Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the gun report for the Arsenal vs Brighton and Hove Albion pre-match report. A big game at the Amex on the 4th of January. Brighton not in the best form if you look at Brighton's past matches. I don't think they've won in their last 6 games. Obviously, they were looking in contention for maybe top 4 just a month ago. But now they sit mid-table, lingering away. And I mean, not a bad result against Aston Villa, but some of these other results have been really poor. I think a loss to Crystal Palace at home, probably the highlight, the worst loss. A draw to Leicester, conceding 2 to a poor club in Leicester. What kind of kick-started this was that draw to Southampton, where they had a chance to push into the top 4 just back in towards the end of November. But now they're just not in a good run of form. They just can't find their feet. And they look so exciting at the start of the season. But in saying that, we have to win this game from an Arsenal perspective. If we're playing a team that hasn't won in their past 6 and they sit 10th or 11th, 10th on the Premier League table, and we're pushing for a league, we have to be winning. I think we had to win the Brentford game and the Brighton game. We're half of the way there. I think we had to win both to stay in contention. I think if we lost or drew one of those games, then I think the Premier League would be out of our hands. But we still have to win every week. Liverpool have a big game against Man United. I do still expect Man United to lose that game, but you never really know. But yeah, let's just go. Let's just talk about one other thing. Urian Timber suspended. How's that gonna kind of affect this game? He's been really good for us in the past couple of months. It doesn't help that White's suspended as well. And Kai Havertz has been sick recently. Unsure if he's going to play. And if he is, does he play in that striker role? Does he play in midfield? A few talking points there. But, I mean, we haven't lost in our past 5. They haven't won. We have to win this game. I don't really know how to start it right back. So, let's just go. I haven't even really thought about it. Let's just do Raya and goals, obviously. I'm going to go Lewis Skelly at left back. I think Calafiori, he played alright, but I think Lewis Skelly has been playing better in the past month. I think, obviously, Gabriel at left centre back. Oh, not Martinelli. Oh, God. Gabriel and Saliba. We'll come back to that right back position because I'm not too sure who I would start there if I was the manager. Arteta's got himself in a tough situation there. Partey's been playing really well recently. I think you'd play Rice. And Ødegaard. Ødegaard's one of those players, we just need him to get the game ticking over, but it's a big bonus if he plays his best because that really adds something to the game. Do you play Trossard or Martinelli? I think you play Martinelli just because his form recently has been really good. Jesus, it's kind of the same reasoning behind that. And I really liked Wanyeri last week against Brentford. But yeah, at right back though, you have a few options. You could go with Calafiori, you could move him over. You could go Kivior. You don't really have much. You could in fact go Partey, and I think this is actually what I'd do. I kind of didn't really consider that before, but I think you go Partey, move right to that DM role and go Moreno. My voice is really croaky. But I didn't really consider that before I just thought about it then. I would rather a right-footed right back just because it fits better in our system, but I think it's much better than having a left-footed right back. But yeah, this is my predicted starting 11 against Brighton. Let's just look at some of the Premier League fixtures coming up. Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle. That is a big game for both parties there. I think if Tottenham lose that game, then you could see Ange out of the job pretty quickly. I think they are on a downhill spiral, and I'm not complaining about that. I think Newcastle, if they win that game, just a couple of weeks ago, they kind of looked like they were going to sit mid-table for the majority of the season. They've worked their way up back to 5th. And I think if they win that, they can really push for top 4. Chelsea haven't been in good form. That helps Newcastle. So it's a big game for both parties. Bournemouth expected to beat Everton. Villa expected to beat Leicester. Chelsea expected to beat Crystal Palace, but with their current form, you don't really know what to expect. My voice sounds so croaky. I sound like... Never mind. Man City expected to beat West Ham off the back of their first win in a while. West Ham not having a good season at all. Relegation looms for them. Brentford expected to beat Southampton, but Southampton have a lot to play for. Sitting 20th. We already talked about that game. Fulham expected to beat Ipswich. They're higher up the table than usual, but they are slipping a bit. Liverpool vs Man United, you just never know. I hope Amrin pulls up and they just play great football. I hope that happens, and I hope Manchester United win. And Wolves versus Nottingham Forest, that could go either way. Wolves have been playing well lately, but Forest are expected to get the win. But, I mean, you never really know what's going to happen. The only result I really want to happen is Man United beating Liverpool. That would put us in a good position. Only 3 points from Liverpool if we win, with them still having a game in hand. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the Gun Report, and I'll see you next one.